As we journey through life, each passing year brings with it a tapestry of experiences that shape who we are. With age, we often find ourselves reflecting on what truly matters, peeling back the layers of our busy lives to reveal the core truths that guide us. The wisdom gained from our triumphs and trials can illuminate the path ahead, offering insights that are both profound and transformative. It's in these moments of reflection that we discover the importance of connection, the value of kindness, and the strength found in vulnerability. Embracing these lessons can enrich our lives and the lives of those around us, reminding us that every moment is a chance to grow and to share our journey with others. So, let us open our hearts and minds to the wisdom that age brings and cherish the valuable lessons that can inspire us to live fully and authentically. As we age, the importance of being cautious about whom we trust becomes increasingly significant. Loneliness can creep in, especially after retirement, the loss of loved ones, or when friends move away. This feeling of isolation can make us vulnerable, leading us to seek companionship and connection. However, in our desire for friendship, we may overlook the potential for manipulation by those who do not have our best interests at heart. Consider a scenario where an elderly person, feeling lonely, befriends a younger individual who seems charming and attentive. At first, this new friendship brings joy and a sense of belonging. However, as time goes on, the younger person may begin to exploit this trust. They might suggest that the elderly person invest in a dubious scheme or lend them money, promising great returns or assistance. The loneliness felt by the older individual can cloud their judgment, making them more susceptible to believing in the good intentions of someone who may only be after their financial security. Another example can be seen in the realm of technology. Many seniors are not as familiar with online safety and may fall prey to scams that promise companionship or financial gain. A seemingly friendly email or message can lead to a dangerous situation where personal information is shared or money is lost. The desire for connection can blind individuals to the red flags that might otherwise alert them to deceit. These situations highlight the need for discernment in forming relationships, especially as we grow older. It is essential to take the time to truly understand the people we let into our lives. Building trust should be a gradual process where actions consistently align with words. Engaging in conversations about past experiences, values, and intentions can help reveal the true character of those we meet. Moreover, it is crucial to maintain a support network of family and friends who can provide perspective. They can help us see things more clearly and remind us that not everyone who shows interest in us has pure motives. By fostering these connections, we can combat loneliness while also creating a safety net against potential manipulation. In conclusion, as we age, we must be vigilant about whom we trust. The vulnerabilities that come with loneliness can lead us to overlook warning signs, making us easy targets for those who seek to exploit our trust. By being discerning and nurturing meaningful relationships, we can protect ourselves from manipulation and ensure that our connections are genuine and supportive. Imagine standing at the edge of a beautiful forest, filled with vibrant trees and the sound of birds singing. Behind you lies a path made of memories, some bright and joyful, others heavy with regret. As you walk along this path, you may find yourself holding on to moments that once brought you happiness, like laughter shared with friends or the warmth of a loved one's embrace. These memories can feel comforting, like a favorite blanket on a cold day. Yet, as you cling to them, you might also feel the weight of past mistakes or lost opportunities pulling you down, making it hard to take a step forward. Holding on to the past can be like carrying a backpack filled with stones. Each joyful memory adds a small, pleasant weight, while each regret feels like a boulder. Over time, this burden can become exhausting, preventing you from enjoying the beauty of the present. You might find yourself stuck, replaying old scenes in your mind, wishing things had turned out differently. This can create a fog that clouds your vision, making it difficult to see the new experiences and opportunities that are waiting for you. Letting go of the past doesn't mean forgetting it. It means acknowledging those memories and understanding their place in your life. It's about recognizing that while they shaped who you are, they do not have to define your future. When you release the grip of those memories, you open yourself up to new adventures, friendships, and moments of joy that can fill your life with meaning. Imagine the freedom that comes from unburdening yourself. You can breathe easier, laugh more freely, and embrace the unknown with open arms. Each day becomes a chance to create new memories, to explore new paths, and to grow in ways you never thought possible. By letting go, you allow yourself to be present, to experience life as it unfolds, and to find beauty in the here and now. So, take a moment to reflect on what you might be holding on to. Consider the emotional weight of those memories and how they might be keeping you from living fully. As you begin to release them, you may find that the world around you becomes brighter, filled with possibilities that were once hidden by the shadows of the past. Embrace the journey of letting go and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined. And as we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to pay attention to our mental and emotional health. Many people often focus on physical health, thinking that as long as the body is functioning, well, everything is fine. However, mental and emotional well-being is just as vital. It affects how we think, feel, and interact with the world around us. When we nurture our mental health, we can enjoy life more fully, cope with challenges better, and maintain a sense of purpose and joy. One effective way to support mental and emotional health in advanced age is by seeking professional help when needed. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide a safe space to express feelings and work through any difficulties. This support can be especially beneficial during times of change or loss, helping individuals to process their emotions and find new ways to cope. Maintaining social connections is another key strategy. Friends and family provide a support system that can help combat feelings of loneliness and isolation, which are common in older adults. Regularly spending time with loved ones, whether in person or through phone calls and video chats, can lift spirits and create a sense of belonging. Joining community groups or clubs can also introduce new friendships and foster a sense of community. Engaging in intellectually stimulating activities is equally important for mental clarity and emotional resilience. Activities such as reading, puzzles, or learning new skills can keep the mind active and engaged. This not only helps to improve cognitive function, but also provides a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Additionally, exploring hobbies or interests can bring joy and satisfaction, contributing to overall well-being. In conclusion, nurturing mental and emotional health in advanced age is essential for a fulfilling life. By seeking professional help, maintaining social connections, and engaging in stimulating activities, older adults can enhance their emotional resilience and mental clarity. These efforts create a balanced approach to health that recognizes the importance of both mind and body. Maintaining autonomy in our lives is essential for our personal growth and happiness. When we allow others to dictate our choices, we risk losing a part of ourselves. It is important to remember that our decisions shape our identity and reflect our values. By standing firm in our choices, we show self-respect and acknowledge our worth. This self-respect is crucial because it helps us understand that we have the right to make decisions that align with our beliefs and desires. Setting boundaries is a vital part of this process. Boundaries help us protect our space and ensure that we are not overwhelmed by the opinions and expectations of others. While it is natural to seek advice from loved ones, we must be careful not to let their views overshadow our own. It is possible to listen to their input while still making choices that feel right for us. This balance is key. We can accept guidance in important matters without sacrificing our independence and personal decisions. In critical situations, the perspectives of those we trust can provide valuable insights. However, we should always weigh their advice against our own feelings and instincts. This way, we can make informed choices that honor both our autonomy and the love we have for those around us. Ultimately, it is about finding a middle ground where we respect ourselves and our relationships, allowing us to grow as individuals while still valuing the connections we have with others. By maintaining our autonomy, we not only foster self-respect but also create healthier relationships. When we set clear boundaries, we communicate our needs and desires, which can lead to deeper understanding and respect from those we care about. In this way, we can navigate our lives with confidence, knowing that we are in control of our choices and that our voices matter. As we grow older, the importance of financial planning becomes increasingly clear. Many people face the challenge of managing their finances when their income decreases, often due to retirement or reduced work hours. At the same time, healthcare expenses tend to rise, creating a financial strain that can be difficult to navigate. This situation makes it essential to have a solid financial plan in place to ensure that you can maintain your quality of life and independence. Creating a robust financial plan starts with understanding your current financial situation. Take the time to list your income sources, expenses, and any savings or investments you have. This will give you a clear picture of where you stand. Next, consider your future needs. Think about potential healthcare costs, housing, and daily living expenses. It's wise to set aside an emergency fund that can cover unexpected expenses, especially those related to health. Protecting yourself against fraud is another crucial aspect of financial planning. As we age, we may become more vulnerable to scams. Stay informed about common fraud tactics and regularly monitor your financial accounts for any unusual activity. Consider using identity theft protection services and be cautious about sharing personal information. Long-term security also involves making smart investment choices. Diversifying your investments can help protect your savings from market fluctuations. Consulting with a financial advisor can provide valuable insights tailored to your specific situation and goals. The emotional peace that comes from being financially prepared cannot be overstated. Knowing that you have a plan in place allows you to focus on enjoying life rather than worrying about money. Financial independence gives you the freedom to make choices that enhance your quality of life, whether that means traveling, spending time with family, or pursuing hobbies. In summary, financial planning in later years is not just about numbers. It's about securing your future and ensuring that you can live comfortably and independently. By taking proactive steps now, you can create a stable foundation that will support you in the years to come. Social isolation can be a serious issue that affects many people, especially in today's fast-paced world. When we spend too much time alone, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, sadness, and even health problems. Staying connected with others is important for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Building and maintaining meaningful relationships can help us feel happier and more fulfilled. One great way to connect with others is by joining community activities. This could be anything from a local sports team to a book club or a gardening group. These activities not only allow you to meet new people, but also give you a chance to share interests and hobbies. Volunteering is another wonderful way to engage with your community. Helping others can create a sense of purpose and belonging, and it often leads to friendships with like-minded individuals who share your passion for making a difference. In today's digital age, technology can also play a big role in staying connected. Video calls, social media, and messaging apps make it easy to keep in touch with friends and family, no matter where they are. Regularly reaching out to loved ones, even just to check in, can strengthen those bonds and remind you that you are not alone. Engaging with others can enhance your overall well-being. Social interactions can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even improve your physical health. When you feel connected to others, you are more likely to take care of yourself and seek help when you need it. So, whether it's through community activities, volunteering, or using technology to stay in touch, making an effort to connect with the world around you can lead to a happier and healthier life. In our daily lives, it is easy to fall into the trap of overindulgence. Whether it's eating too much, spending too much time on screens, or engaging in other compulsive behaviors, these habits can lead to negative effects on both our physical and emotional health. When we overindulge, we often find ourselves feeling sluggish, anxious, or even guilty. This cycle can create a sense of imbalance, making it harder to enjoy life and connect with others. Compulsive behaviors can take a toll on our bodies. For instance, overeating can lead to weight gain and related health issues, while excessive screen time can cause eye strain and disrupt sleep patterns. Emotionally, these habits can lead to feelings of isolation, stress, and low self-esteem. When we rely on these behaviors for comfort or escape, we may miss out on healthier ways to cope with our feelings and challenges. Finding balance is essential for our overall well-being. Instead of turning to overindulgence, we can explore alternative practices that nurture both our body and mind. Activities like meditation can help calm our thoughts and reduce stress, allowing us to feel more centered. Engaging in hobbies, whether it's painting, gardening, or playing a musical instrument, can provide a fulfilling outlet for creativity and joy. Additionally, spending time with friends and family can strengthen our connections and remind us of the support we have in our lives. By focusing on moderation and seeking out these positive alternatives, we can create a healthier lifestyle that promotes both physical and emotional health. It's all about finding what works for you and making small changes that lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, it's not about perfection but about progress and making choices that support your well-being. Lifelong learning is a beautiful journey that brings joy and excitement at any age. When we explore new hobbies and interests, we not only keep our minds sharp, but also discover a sense of purpose that enriches our lives. Imagine the thrill of learning a new language, Each new word opens up a world of culture and connection, allowing us to communicate with others and understand different perspectives. It's not just about the language itself, it's about the friendships and experiences that come with it. Picking up a craft, like knitting or painting, can also be incredibly fulfilling. The act of creating something with our hands gives us a sense of accomplishment. As we learn new techniques and improve our skills, we find joy in the process and pride in our creations. This kind of engagement keeps our minds active and encourages us to think creatively. Volunteering is another wonderful way to learn and grow. By helping others, we gain new insights and experiences that enrich our understanding of the world. Whether it's teaching children, assisting at a local shelter, or participating in community cleanups, each act of service teaches us something new and connects us with others who share our passions. The excitement of continuous growth is what makes lifelong learning so special. It reminds us that no matter our age, there is always something new to discover. Each new hobby or interest we pursue adds layers to our lives, making us feel more fulfilled and alive. Embracing this journey not only sharpens our minds, but also fills our hearts with joy and purpose. As we reflect on the journey of life, it becomes clear that the essence of our existence lies not merely in the number of years we accumulate, but in the richness of those years. Each day presents us with a new opportunity to prioritize what truly matters: our health, our happiness, and the relationships we nurture. Embracing a lifestyle that values well-being and connection can transform our experiences, allowing us to live with purpose and joy. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of gratitude, ready to engage with the world around you. By focusing on what brings you joy and fulfillment, you can create a life that resonates with your deepest values. Surrounding yourself with supportive friends and family, taking care of your body, and pursuing passions that ignite your spirit are all steps toward a more meaningful existence. Remember, it's not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Each moment is a chance to make choices that reflect your true self and to cultivate a life that feels rich and rewarding. So, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned and how you can apply these insights. Share your thoughts with others, inspire them to join you on this journey, and take action toward living a life that is not only long but also deeply fulfilling. Let this be a call to embrace the beauty of life, to cherish every moment, and to invest in what truly matters. You have the power to shape your own narrative, so step forward with intention and passion. The world is waiting for you to shine. As we wrap up our exploration of the challenges and joys of aging gracefully, I want to take a moment to thank you for joining us on this heartfelt journey through the inspiring story of Grandfather Park. His resilience and creativity in navigating the complexities of elderly care have not only touched our hearts, but also opened our eyes to the beauty that can emerge from life's later chapters. Now that we've delved into the emotional depth of his journey, it's time to shift gears and dive into a new topic that complements our discussion. So, stay with us as we uncover more ways to celebrate and support the aging process, ensuring that every moment is filled with dignity, joy, and connection. Let's continue this enlightening conversation together. Many seniors face a range of challenges as they grow older, both emotional and practical. One of the most common struggles is the need to rely on family for support. While family can provide love and care, it can also create feelings of guilt or burden for both the seniors and their loved ones. Seniors may feel they are imposing on their family members, while families may feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of caring for an aging parent or grandparent. This dynamic can lead to stress and tension, making it difficult for everyone involved. Grandfather Park's story offers a unique perspective on overcoming these challenges. He found a way to create a living arrangement that not only met his needs, but also strengthened his emotional bonds with his family. Instead of relying solely on his children for support, he encouraged them to visit often and share their lives with him. This approach allowed him to maintain his independence while still enjoying the company and love of his family. By fostering these emotional connections, he created a warm and supportive environment that benefited everyone. Moreover, Grandfather Park used creative thinking to adapt to his situation. He explored different living arrangements that allowed him to stay active and engaged in his community. Whether it was joining local clubs, participating in community events, or even volunteering, he found ways to keep his mind and body active. This not only helped him feel fulfilled, but also reduced the burden on his family, as he was able to maintain a sense of purpose and joy in his life. The importance of emotional bonds in elderly living arrangements cannot be overstated. When seniors feel loved and connected, they are more likely to thrive. Creative thinking also plays a crucial role in finding solutions that work for everyone involved. By exploring different options and being open to new ideas, families can create living situations that honor the independence of seniors while still providing the support they need. In conclusion, the realities many seniors face can be challenging, but stories like Grandfather Park's remind us that with love, creativity, and strong emotional connections, these challenges can be overcome. By focusing on building relationships and thinking outside the box, families can create a nurturing environment that benefits everyone. Grandfather Park had always been a strong and independent man. He lived alone in his cozy little house for many years, enjoying his garden and the simple pleasures of life. However, as he grew older, he faced challenges that made it difficult for him to manage on his own. After a fall that left him with a broken hip, his family decided it was time for him to move into a nursing home. At first, Grandfather Park felt lost in the nursing home. The place was filled with unfamiliar faces, and he missed the freedom of his own home. The staff was kind, but he often felt like just another resident rather than a person with his own story. He longed for the independence he once had, and the strict schedules of the nursing home made him feel trapped. He would sit by the window, watching the world outside, wishing he could be part of it again. After a few months, his family arranged for caregivers to come to his home instead. This seemed like a better option at first. The caregivers were friendly and helped him with daily tasks, but Grandfather Park still felt a loss of control. He appreciated their help, but he often found himself waiting for them to arrive, which made him feel dependent. He wanted to make his own choices, like when to eat or when to go for a walk. Living with his daughter and her family was another chapter in his journey. They welcomed him with open arms, and he loved being around his grandchildren. However, he quickly realized that sharing a home with a busy family came with its own challenges. He felt like he was in the way sometimes, and he missed having his own space. The noise and activity were overwhelming, and he often retreated to his room, feeling like a guest in his own life. Through all these experiences, Grandfather Park yearned for a solution that would allow him to maintain his dignity and independence. He wanted to feel like himself again, not just someone who needed help. After much thought and discussion with his family, they found a small, independent living community nearby. It was a place designed for seniors who wanted to live on their own, but still had access to support when needed. When Grandfather Park moved into the community, he felt a sense of relief wash over him. He had his own apartment, where he could decorate and arrange things as he liked. The community offered activities and social events, allowing him to meet new friends and engage in hobbies he loved. He could cook his own meals, go for walks in the garden, and even join a book club. Most importantly, he had the freedom to make his own choices, while knowing help was just a call away if he needed it. In this new chapter of his life, Grandfather Park found the balance he had been searching for. He felt respected and valued, living with dignity and independence. His family visited often, and he enjoyed sharing stories and laughter with them in his own space. Grandfather Park had finally found a place where he could thrive, embracing the joys of life while still having the support he needed. Losing his spouse had a deep and lasting effect on Grandfather Park's life. After many years of sharing joys and sorrows, the absence of his partner left a void that felt impossible to fill. He often found himself wandering through their home, surrounded by memories that brought both comfort and pain. The laughter they shared echoed in his mind, but now it was replaced by silence that weighed heavily on his heart. As time went on, Grandfather Park faced more than just emotional struggles. His health began to decline, and he found himself making frequent visits to the hospital. Each trip was a reminder of his fragility, and he felt a growing sense of dread each time he entered those sterile walls. The doctors and nurses were kind, but the reality of his situation was hard to bear. He often thought about how his wife would have held his hand and offered words of encouragement. But now he faced these challenges alone. The emotional toll of his declining health was compounded by the feeling of becoming a burden to his children. He loved them dearly and appreciated their support, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he was taking away their freedom. He worried about the time they spent caring for him instead of living their own lives. This guilt weighed heavily on him, making it even harder to ask for help when he needed it most. He wanted to maintain his independence, to feel like he was still in control of his life, but the reality of his situation made that increasingly difficult. Lieutenant Grandfather Park struggled to find a balance between accepting help and holding on to his autonomy. Simple tasks that he once did with ease now required assistance, and he often felt frustrated and helpless. He would try to do things on his own, even when it was clear that he needed support. This desire to remain independent clashed with the physical limitations he faced, leading to moments of anger and sadness. He longed for the days when he could take care of himself without thinking twice. In the midst of these challenges, Grandfather Park found small moments of joy. A visit from his children, a phone call from a friend, or even a sunny day outside could lift his spirits, if only for a little while. Yet, the shadow of his loss and the weight of his struggles were always present, reminding him of the life he once had and the difficulties he now faced. Each day was a battle, but he held on to the hope that he could navigate this new chapter with grace, even as he grappled with the emotional and physical hardships that came with it. Grandfather Park had always valued his independence. Living alone in his cozy home, he enjoyed the quiet moments of reading and tending to his garden. However, as time passed, he began to feel the weight of loneliness. One sunny afternoon, while he was out for a walk, he noticed a young couple moving into the house next door. They seemed cheerful and full of energy, and he couldn't help but smile at their laughter. As days went by, Grandfather Park found himself chatting with the couple, Mia and Jake, whenever they crossed paths. They were friendly and eager to help, often offering to carry his groceries or lend a hand in the garden. One day, while sipping tea on his porch, he shared his feelings about loneliness. To his surprise, Mia and Jake listened intently and suggested a living arrangement that could benefit them all. They proposed that Grandfather Park could share his home with them. In return for a lower rent, they would help him with daily tasks and keep him company. At first, he hesitated, worried about losing his privacy and independence. But as he thought about it, he realized that this arrangement could provide him with the companionship he craved while allowing him to maintain his own space. After some discussion, they agreed on boundaries that respected his need for privacy. They would have their own area in the house, and he would still have his quiet time. The couple moved in, and soon the home was filled with laughter and warmth. And Mia and Jake brought fresh energy into his life, and he found joy in sharing meals and stories with them. As the weeks turned into months, Grandfather Park noticed how much lighter he felt. A tenant he had someone to talk to, someone who cared about his well-being. In return, he offered them wisdom and stories from his life, creating a bond that was both supportive and enriching. They helped him with chores and errands, but they also learned from him, appreciating his experiences and insights. This new living arrangement turned out to be a win-win situation. Grandfather Park maintained his dignity and independence while enjoying the companionship he had longed for. Mia and Jake found a stable home and a mentor in him, creating a family-like atmosphere that filled the house with love and laughter. It was a beautiful solution that brought joy to all their lives. Living alone can be a tough journey, especially for someone like Grandfather Park, who faced several challenges. One of the biggest issues was his mobility. As he grew older, moving around became harder for him. Simple tasks like going to the kitchen or getting to the bathroom took more time and effort. He had to be careful not to fall, which made him feel more isolated at times. Financial strains also weighed heavily on him. With a fixed income from retirement, he had to budget carefully. He worried about paying for groceries, bills, and any unexpected expenses that might come up. This pressure sometimes made him feel anxious, as he wanted to maintain his independence without relying too much on others. Finding consistent caregiving support was another hurdle. While he appreciated the help from family and friends, their availability varied. Sometimes he would go days without seeing anyone, which could be lonely. He needed someone to assist him with daily tasks, but it was hard to find someone reliable who could come regularly. Despite these challenges, Grandfather Park showed great resilience and adaptability. He started by creating a daily routine that worked for him. He set specific times for meals, exercise, and relaxation. This structure helped him feel more in control of his day. He also made small adjustments to his home, like placing items within easy reach and using a walker to help him move around safely. To manage his finances, he became more resourceful. He learned to cook simple, healthy meals that were budget-friendly. He also found local community programs that offered support and resources for seniors, which eased some of his financial worries. By connecting with these programs, he discovered new ways to save money and even made some friends along the way. When it came to caregiving, Grandfather Park reached out to local services that provided assistance. He found a reliable caregiver who could come a few times a week. This support made a big difference in his life, allowing him to focus on activities he enjoyed, like reading and gardening. He also made an effort to stay connected with family and friends through phone calls and video chats, which helped reduce his feelings of loneliness. Through all these efforts, Grandfather Park built a sustainable and fulfilling routine. He learned to embrace his independence while also accepting help when he needed it. His ability to adapt to his circumstances and find joy in small things showed his strength. Living alone was not always easy, but he faced each challenge with a positive. Grandfather Park lived a quiet life in his small house at the end of a peaceful street. His days were often filled with memories of the past, but he longed for connection and companionship. One sunny afternoon, a young couple moved in next door. They were full of energy and laughter, and their presence brought a new light to the neighborhood. At first, the couple would wave to Grandfather Park as they passed by, but soon they began to stop and chat. They learned about his life, his stories, and his love for gardening. Grandfather Park, in turn, was fascinated by their dreams and the excitement they had for the future. As days turned into weeks, their friendship blossomed. The couple would often invite him over for tea, and he would share his homemade cookies with them. They would sit on the porch, talking for hours, sharing laughter and stories that made them all feel warm inside. This new friendship enriched Grandfather Park's life in ways he had not expected. He found joy in their company, and they brought a sense of purpose to his days. He began to help them with their garden, teaching them the best ways to grow vegetables and flowers. In return, they would help him with chores around the house, making sure he was comfortable and cared for. It was a beautiful exchange of kindness and support. The couple also introduced him to their friends, and soon, Grandfather Park became a beloved figure in their circle. He attended their gatherings, sharing his wisdom and humor, and they cherished his presence. The warmth of their friendship created a small community where everyone looked out for one another. Grandfather Park felt valued and respected, and the couple found a sense of belonging in their new home. As seasons changed, so did their bond. They celebrated holidays together, shared meals, and created memories that would last a lifetime. Grandfather Park often reflected on how this friendship had transformed his life. He was no longer just a neighbor. He was part of a family, surrounded by love and laughter. In the end, the relationship between Grandfather Park and the young couple was a beautiful reminder of how connections can enrich our lives. They found joy in each other's company, creating a community filled with warmth, care, and mutual respect. It was a friendship that brought light to their lives, proving that love and companionship can blossom at any age. Aging brings a mix of financial and emotional challenges that can be tough to navigate. For someone like Grandfather Park, who had limited resources, finding a way to maintain his independence while managing his finances was crucial. He understood that, as he aged, his income would likely decrease and expenses could rise, especially with healthcare needs. This reality pushed him to think carefully about his spending and to prioritize what truly mattered to him. Grandfather Park found ways to balance his limited resources with his desire for independence by making thoughtful choices. He might have downsized his living situation, choosing a smaller, more affordable home that still allowed him to feel comfortable and secure. He also likely looked for community resources, such as local programs that offered support for seniors, which could help him save money while still engaging in activities he enjoyed. By being proactive and planning ahead, he could stretch his budget while still enjoying a fulfilling life. On the emotional side, maintaining connections with family and friends was essential for Grandfather Park. These relationships provided him with a sense of belonging and support, which is vital as one ages. He might have made it a point to spend time with his grandchildren or participate in community events, which not only kept him socially active, but also enriched his life. These meaningful connections helped him feel less isolated and more valued, easing the emotional burdens that can come with aging. Thoughtful planning and nurturing relationships can significantly alleviate the challenges of elderly living. When seniors like Grandfather Park take the time to plan their finances and stay connected with loved ones, they can create a more balanced and fulfilling life. This approach not only helps them manage their resources better, but also enhances their emotional well-being, allowing them to enjoy their later years with dignity and joy. In his later years, Grandfather Park discovered a new sense of joy and stability that he had not felt in a long time. This change came from an innovative living arrangement that allowed him to live in a community designed for older adults. Here, he found not just a place to stay, but a supportive environment that respected his dignity and encouraged his independence. Every morning, Grandfather Park would wake up to the sound of laughter and friendly conversations in the common area. He enjoyed sharing breakfast with his neighbors, exchanging stories and jokes that brightened their day. This simple routine made him feel connected and valued, reminding him that he was not alone. The community organized activities that allowed him to engage in hobbies he loved, like gardening and painting. These activities not only kept him active, but also gave him a sense of purpose. The staff at the community were kind and attentive, always ready to help when needed, but never intrusive. They understood the importance of allowing Grandfather Park to make his own choices, whether it was deciding what to eat or how to spend his day. This respect for his independence made him feel empowered and in control of his life, which was crucial for his emotional well-being. Moreover, the friendships he formed with other residents brought him immense joy. They shared experiences, memories, and laughter, creating a bond that made each day brighter. Together, they celebrated birthdays, holidays, and even small victories, fostering a sense of family that Grandfather Park cherished deeply. This innovative living arrangement showed how important it is to create supportive environments for the elderly. Such spaces not only promote dignity and independence, but also enhance emotional well-being. Grandfather Park's life was a testament to the idea that, with the right support, older adults can thrive, finding happiness and stability in their later years. In a small town, a young couple named Mia and Jake faced tough financial times. They had dreams of starting a family and owning a home, but their jobs barely paid the bills. Every month felt like a struggle, and they often worried about how they would make ends meet. They tried to save money, but unexpected expenses always seemed to pop up, leaving them feeling overwhelmed and anxious. One day, while they were visiting Mia's grandfather, Grandfather Park, they shared their worries with him. He listened carefully, his wise eyes reflecting both concern and understanding. Grandfather Park had always been a hard worker, and he knew the value of helping others. After a moment of thought, he offered them a job at his small farm. He needed extra hands to help with the harvest and daily chores, and he believed that working together could benefit them all. Mia and Jake were hesitant at first. They didn't want to feel like they were taking charity from Grandfather Park. But he reassured them that this was not just about money. It was about family and support. He explained how he could pay them a fair wage, which would help them get back on their feet. In return, they would gain valuable experience and strengthen their bond with him. It was a win-win situation. As they began working on the farm, Mia and Jake found joy in the simple tasks. They learned how to plant seeds, care for animals, and harvest crops. Grandfather Park shared stories from his youth, teaching them not just about farming, but also about life. They laughed together, shared meals, and created memories that would last a lifetime. The couple felt a sense of purpose and pride in their work, and slowly their financial worries began to ease. This arrangement was more than just a job. It was a beautiful example of compassion and community support. Grandfather Park showed that helping family members in need can create a stronger bond. Mia and Jake, in turn, felt motivated to give back to their grandfather, ensuring that his farm thrived. They realized that by working together, they were not only improving their own lives, but also contributing to the well-being of their family. Their stories spread through the community, inspiring others to look out for one another. Neighbors began to offer help in small ways, whether it was sharing food, lending tools, or providing childcare. The town became a place where people felt connected, knowing that they could rely on each other during tough times. In the end, Mia and Jake not only found financial stability, but also a deeper sense of belonging. They learned that sometimes asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a step toward building a stronger community. Grandfather Park's offer had created a ripple effect of kindness, reminding everyone that together they could overcome challenges and support one another through life's ups and downs. Grandfather Park's story is a beautiful reminder of the many lessons we can learn about aging gracefully, maintaining independence, and building genuine relationships. As we reflect on his life, we see that growing older does not mean losing our spirit or our ability to connect with others. Instead, it can be a time of deepening bonds and discovering new ways to enjoy life. Aging gracefully is about embracing the changes that come with time while holding on to the things that bring us joy. Grandfather Park showed us that independence is not just about living alone. It's about having the freedom to make choices that reflect who we are. He found ways to stay active and engaged, reminding us that our passions and interests can continue to flourish, no matter our age. Moreover, his story highlights the importance of genuine relationships. The connections we nurture with family, friends, and even the community can provide us with support and love that enrich our lives. Grandfather Park's interactions with those around him were filled with warmth and understanding, teaching us that kindness and compassion are vital at any stage of life. As we think about how we care for the elderly, it's essential to rethink traditional approaches. Instead of viewing aging as a burden, we can explore creative and compassionate alternatives that honor the individuality of each person. This might mean creating spaces where older adults can share their stories, engage in activities they love, or simply enjoy the company of others. By fostering environments that celebrate their independence and encourage meaningful connections, we can help them live fulfilling lives. In conclusion, Grandfather Park's journey encourages us to embrace aging with grace, to cherish our independence, and to cultivate relationships that matter. Let us take these lessons to heart and strive to create a world where every elderly person feels valued, respected, and loved. Grandfather Park's journey teaches us valuable lessons about the importance of emotional connections, financial planning, and innovative solutions for aging. Throughout his life, he emphasized the need for strong relationships with family and friends. These connections not only provided him with joy and support, but also helped him navigate the challenges that come with aging. It reminds us that nurturing our bonds with loved ones can create a safety net of love and understanding, making life's transition smoother. Financial planning also played a crucial role in Grandfather Park's story. He understood that preparing for the future was essential to maintain his independence and quality of life. By managing his resources wisely, he was able to enjoy his later years without the stress of financial uncertainty. This serves as a reminder for all of us to take a proactive approach to our finances, ensuring that we can support ourselves and our families as we age. Moreover, Grandfather Park embraced innovative solutions that catered to the needs of older adults. Whether it was using technology to stay connected or finding new ways to engage with his community, he showed us that being open to change can lead to a more fulfilling life. This encourages us to think creatively about how we can adapt to the challenges of aging, both for ourselves and for those we care about. As we reflect on these lessons, let us consider how we can strengthen our emotional ties, plan wisely for the future, and embrace new ideas in our lives. By doing so, we can create a supportive environment for ourselves and our loved ones, ensuring that we all thrive as we grow older. The journey of Grandfather Park inspires us to take action today, fostering connections, planning ahead, and being open to innovation. Thank you so much for joining us in exploring the important aspects of aging and the support systems we often take for granted. We've delved into the idea that while our children can be a source of comfort and assistance, relying solely on them may not be enough to ensure a fulfilling and secure future. Now, as we transition to our next segment, let's dive deeper into what truly matters as we age. Imagine a life where you not only have the love of family, but also the companionship of a life partner, the vitality of good health, and the peace of mind that comes from a solid retirement plan. These elements are crucial in creating a well-rounded and satisfying life as we grow older. So, let's explore how nurturing these aspects can lead to a more enriching experience in our later years. Get ready to uncover insights that will empower you to prepare for a future that goes beyond just family reliance. Stay tuned as we embark on this exciting journey together. Relying entirely on children for emotional support can lead to feelings of emptiness as they grow older and become busy with their own lives. Children often have their own responsibilities, such as work, families, and personal challenges. When parents depend solely on them for companionship, they may find themselves feeling lonely and neglected when their children are preoccupied. This loneliness can grow over the years, especially if parents do not have other social connections or activities to fill their time. Having a life partner can greatly help in this situation. A partner provides companionship, emotional support, and shared experiences that can enrich life. Together, couples can enjoy activities, share their thoughts, and support each other through difficult times. This partnership not only enhances the quality of life, but also helps prevent the burdening of children. When parents have a partner, they are less likely to rely on their children for emotional needs, allowing the children to focus on their own lives without feeling guilty or overwhelmed. Moreover, sharing life with a partner creates a more fulfilling later life. Couples can create memories together, celebrate milestones, and face challenges as a team. This shared journey can bring joy and a sense of purpose, making the later years more enjoyable and meaningful. In contrast, those who are alone may find it harder to cope with the changes that come with aging, leading to increased feelings of isolation. In summary, while children are important, depending solely on them for emotional fulfillment can lead to loneliness. A life partner can provide the companionship and support needed to create a richer, more satisfying life, allowing parents to enjoy their later years without placing undue pressure on their children. Good health is truly the foundation of a fulfilling life. When we are healthy, we have the freedom to chase our dreams, enjoy our daily activities, and engage fully with the world around us. Good health allows us to wake up each day with energy and enthusiasm, ready to take on challenges and explore new opportunities. It gives us the strength to participate in hobbies, travel, and spend quality time with loved ones, all of which enrich our lives. As we age, our bodies naturally go through changes that can lead to physical decline. This process can bring about challenges, such as decreased mobility, chronic pain, or other health issues. It is essential to recognize that proactive health management can make a significant difference in how we experience aging. By maintaining a healthy lifestyle through regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and routine checkups, we can help slow down the aging process and preserve our quality of life. On the other hand, poor health can lead to serious consequences. It can create a sense of dependency on others, making it difficult to perform everyday tasks or enjoy activities that once brought joy. This dependency can strain relationships and diminish the overall quality of life. When health declines, it can feel like our dreams and aspirations are slipping away, leaving us feeling frustrated and unfulfilled. In summary, good health is vital for a life filled with joy and purpose. It empowers us to pursue our passions and maintain our independence as we age. By taking care of our health, we can ensure that we continue to enjoy life to the fullest, regardless of our age. Planning for retirement is essential for everyone, as life can be unpredictable. We never know what challenges or changes may come our way, and as we age, our ability to earn money often decreases. This means that relying solely on a paycheck may not be enough to support us in our later years. A well-thought-out retirement fund can help us navigate these uncertainties and provide a safety net when we need it most. Having a solid financial plan for retirement allows us to maintain our independence. Many people worry about becoming a burden to their children as they grow older. By saving and investing wisely, we can ensure that we have the resources to take care of ourselves. This not only relieves our children from the stress of financial support, but also allows us to make our own choices about how we live our lives. We can enjoy our golden years without feeling like we are relying on others. Financial preparation also brings a sense of contentment. Knowing that we have a plan in place can reduce anxiety about the future. It allows us to focus on enjoying life, pursuing hobbies, and spending time with loved ones without the constant worry of financial strain. This emotional peace is invaluable, as it enables us to embrace our later years with joy and confidence. In summary, a well-planned retirement fund is crucial for ensuring that we can live independently and happily as we age. It helps us avoid dependency on our children, provides us with the freedom to make our own choices, and brings a sense of security and contentment. The emotional and practical benefits of financial independence in our later years cannot be overstated, making it essential to start planning as early as possible. Parental over-involvement in children's lives can create several challenges for both parents and children. When parents try to control every aspect of their children's experiences, it can lead to stress and anxiety for everyone involved. Children may struggle to develop their own decision-making skills and confidence, while parents may feel overwhelmed by the constant need to manage their children's lives. This over-involvement can also prevent parents from enjoying their own lives, leading to burnout and dissatisfaction. Letting go and fostering independence in children can significantly reduce personal stress for parents. When children learn to make their own choices and solve their own problems, parents can take a step back and focus on their own well-being. This shift allows parents to enjoy their own interests and hobbies, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling retirement. By encouraging independence, parents not only help their children grow into capable adults, but also create a healthier family dynamic where everyone can thrive. Cultural expectations around filial piety often place a heavy burden on parents as they feel obligated to care for their children and ensure their success. However, it is essential for seniors to recognize that their well-being matters too. By focusing on their own interests and health, they can model a balanced life for their children. This approach encourages self-reliance in children, showing them that it is possible to care for oneself while also supporting others. In conclusion, finding a balance between involvement and independence is crucial for both parents and children. By letting go and allowing children to grow, parents can reduce their stress and enjoy a more peaceful life. At the same time, they can embrace their own interests and well-being, fostering a healthier family environment. In recent years, the perception of nursing homes and retirement communities has changed significantly. Many people now see these places as positive living options for seniors, offering not just a place to stay, but a vibrant lifestyle filled with opportunities for social interaction and personal growth. These facilities are designed to provide a safe and supportive environment where older adults can receive the medical care they need while also enjoying a fulfilling life. One of the key benefits of nursing homes and retirement communities is the medical care they offer. Trained staff, including nurses and caregivers, are available around the clock to assist residents with their health needs. This can include medication management, physical therapy, and regular health checkups. Knowing that professional help is always nearby gives families peace of mind, allowing them to feel reassured about their loved ones' well-being. In addition to medical care, these communities foster a sense of belonging and engagement. Many facilities organize social activities such as game nights, exercise classes, and arts and crafts sessions. These events encourage residents to connect with one another, build friendships, and stay active. The sense of community can greatly enhance the quality of life for seniors, making them feel valued and included. Advances in technology have also played a significant role in improving elder care. Many nursing homes and retirement communities now use digital tools to keep families connected with their loved ones. Video calls, online activity calendars, and health monitoring apps allow families to stay informed about their relatives' daily lives and health status. This technology not only helps families feel closer, but it also empowers seniors to maintain their independence while still having access to support when needed. Overall, nursing homes and retirement communities are evolving into places where seniors can thrive. With a focus on medical care, community engagement, and the benefits of modern technology, these facilities offer a fulfilling lifestyle that many older adults find appealing. As perceptions continue to shift, more families are recognizing that true filial piety is often thought of as the duty of children to care for their parents, especially as they grow older. However, this concept goes beyond just being physically present. It is about showing respect, love, and compassion in ways that truly support the well-being of elderly parents. Choosing a nursing home for them can be a meaningful expression of this kind of care. When children decide to place their parents in a nursing home, it is not always an easy choice. Many people worry that this decision might seem like a lack of love or commitment. However, a nursing home can provide a safe and supportive environment that may be better suited to meet the needs of elderly individuals. These facilities often have trained staff who can offer medical care, social activities, and companionship that might be difficult to provide at home. This choice can be an act of compassion, showing that the children want what is best for their parents, even if it means being apart. In a nursing home, seniors can find a community where they feel a sense of belonging. They can engage with others who share similar experiences and interests, which can help reduce feelings of loneliness. Many nursing homes offer various activities, such as games, exercise classes, and social events, which can keep the mind and body active. This kind of environment supports not only their physical health, but also their emotional well-being. Moreover, being in a nursing home can relieve the burden on family members who may feel overwhelmed by the demands of caregiving. This allows children to maintain a loving relationship with their parents without the stress of constant care. They can visit regularly, share stories, and enjoy quality time together, knowing that their parents are in a safe place where their needs are met. In conclusion, true filial piety is about respect and care, which can sometimes mean making difficult choices. Choosing a nursing home for elderly parents can be a compassionate decision that supports their emotional and physical health. These environments foster a sense of belonging and community, allowing seniors to thrive in their later years. Life is a beautiful journey, but it is also fleeting. Each moment we experience is unique and cannot be repeated, which makes it essential to cherish every day. When we take the time to appreciate the little things, a warm cup of coffee, a smile from a friend, or a quiet moment in nature, we begin to understand the richness of life. This appreciation helps us to focus on what truly matters, leading to a deeper sense of health, happiness, and personal fulfillment. Health is often seen as the foundation of a good life. When we feel well, we are more likely to engage in activities that bring us joy and satisfaction. Happiness, in turn, can enhance our health. When we are happy, our bodies respond positively, reducing stress and boosting our immune system. This connection shows that taking care of our physical and mental well-being is crucial for enjoying life to the fullest. Personal fulfillment comes from pursuing our passions and dreams, which often requires both good health and a positive mindset. Managing finances wisely plays a significant role in our overall happiness. When we are mindful of our spending and saving, we can enjoy life's pleasures without the burden of financial stress. This balance allows us to experience new things, travel, or simply enjoy a nice meal without worry. It is important to find joy in these experiences while also being responsible, as this creates a sense of security that contributes to our well-being. As we age, it is vital to cultivate a positive attitude toward the changes that come with it. Aging can bring wisdom and a deeper understanding of life, but it can also be challenging. Embracing this stage with grace and positivity allows us to continue enjoying life and finding fulfillment in new ways. By focusing on what we can do rather than what we cannot, we can maintain a sense of purpose and joy. In conclusion, life is a precious gift that should be cherished. By nurturing our health, seeking happiness, and finding personal fulfillment, we create a life that is rich and meaningful. Managing our finances wisely and embracing aging with a positive outlook further enhances our journey. Each moment is an opportunity to live fully, and it is up to us to make the most of it. Traveling is one of the most enriching experiences life can offer, and this holds true even in old age. As we grow older, the world can sometimes feel smaller, and routines can become more familiar. However, stepping out of our comfort zones and exploring new places can breathe fresh air into our lives. Each journey brings with it the chance to see things from a different perspective, to meet new people, and to learn about cultures that are different from our own. When we travel, we open ourselves up to new experiences that can spark joy and excitement. Whether it's tasting a new dish, wandering through a vibrant market, or simply enjoying the beauty of a sunset in a foreign land, these moments can add vibrancy to our later years. They remind us that life is full of possibilities, no matter our age. Stories we gather from our travels become treasures that we can share with family and friends, enriching our conversations and connections. Moreover, exploring new places can help us overcome regrets about missed opportunities. It's never too late to embrace the world around us. Each trip can be a chance to create new memories, to fulfill dreams we may have set aside, and to remind ourselves that adventure is not just for the young. Traveling can also foster a sense of curiosity and wonder, encouraging us to keep learning and growing. In a world that is constantly changing, travel allows us to stay engaged and connected. It can help us break free from the routine and inspire us to see life through a different lens. So, as we age, let us not shy away from the idea of travel. Instead, let us embrace it as a way to enrich our lives, to fill our hearts with joy, and to create a tapestry of experiences that we can. Seizing opportunities can have a profound impact on personal growth and success. When we actively look for chances to improve ourselves or our situations, we open doors that can lead to new experiences and achievements. A positive mindset plays a crucial role in this process. When we believe that good things can happen and that we have the power to change our lives, we are more likely to take the steps needed to make those changes. This optimism helps us to see opportunities where others might see obstacles. Acceptance of reality is another important aspect. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes we face situations that we cannot change. By accepting our current circumstances, we free ourselves from the burden of regret. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, we can focus on what we can do now. This acceptance allows us to